It's your big brother K-Rino, man. Look, check this out, man. This is serious, man. Um, in Houston alone, man, there were like 400 murders this past year. And what's happening is a lot of our young people are recklessly maneuvering throughout this city, man, and participating in violent behavior with no thought of consequence, not only just for themselves, but for other people who have nothing to do with what they're going through, whatever beefs they got. We got to understand, man, that nothing that you do as an individual, I don't care what you've been taught, what you've been told, what you might personally think, nothing that you do just as an individual affects only you. It ain't exclusive, bro. Everything you do is going to have some kind of effect on somebody else. So what I'm saying is that when you are out here beefing and fighting and shooting and killing, man, not only are you taking the life of the person you had the problem with over nothing, over nothing, but sometimes, man, your actions spill over into people who definitely had nothing to do with it, man. You got older people who live in these communities. You got babies who live in these communities. Hell, you got babies yourself. But when you're shooting and bullets come flying through the houses of the people because you're not shooting straight, and now you have old people feeling, it's one thing for an elderly person to feel like they're a prisoner in their own home to where they can't come out the house. Now the bullets are flying into their houses. Just imagine that. You're not even a prisoner in your own home. Now you contemplating leaving your own home. So we got to do better, man. Brothers, I'm begging y'all, man. We got to do better because the consequence for you is going to be more extreme, man, than it is for anybody that you victimize intentionally or by accident. Your consequence is going to come down harder, man. And we suffering from a lack of self-love. And when I say self, I'm not talking about just you. I'm talking about each other, your brother and your sister. That's part of yourself, whether you know it or not. And our elderly who live in these communities, man, who raised us, took care of us, we letting them down, man. Straight up. Every grandma whose house got shot up, the person who shot him up, most likely you got a grandma too. And retaliation is real. Retaliation is a real thing, man. So just to make you think, why would you put yourself, why would you carry out an action that will put others that you love who have nothing to do with what you got going on in danger? At the very least, think about that part of it. Because if you decide to go at somebody else's family, the first thought that comes to their mind is to go after your family. And you got a sister that's just going to school minding her business. You got a mother that just goes to work and minds her business. You got children of your own who just trying to grow up. We got to stop. Just the old term, people say, man, stop the violence, stop the violence. And we say it, and a lot of times it continues because we don't address the root problems like we should. Well, many of us do, but a lot of us don't. The people who can actually affect the change, who have the resources, who have access to the resources, they won't make the moves necessary. But in the meantime, we just have to appeal to our young people. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop. Because if you live to be 100 years old, never had no problems in your life, that 100 years is a short period of time when you think about the fullness of time. Think about how many years existed before you was born and how much time exists after you're gone. So that's if you make it to 100, but to go out at 20, to go out at 15, you wasting it, man. You wasting your life, bro. And I know that that's not in y'all naturally. It's not in you naturally. It's learned behavior. It's misguided energy, misguided and misdirected behavior. Think about the people that love you. Think about how hurt your mama is to see you out here getting down like that. See? First thing, if anybody can make a gangster cry, it's their mama. A mama can make a gangster cry. I've seen it too many times. You see it in the courtroom. You see it in the streets. The one person that seems to be able to, for the most part, appeal to the sensitivity of a gangster is mama. So when you out here doing these acts, man, that's who you should be thinking about, because it's gonna hurt her if you die naturally, but it's gonna hurt her if you get life in prison. It's gonna hurt her if you sitting on death row, because it's hurting her right now. It's hurting her while you free, because she know what you out here doing. But it's reached a point where she can't stop you. She can't control you no more. But the problem is, there is somebody that can control you. But they not going to control you in a way that pulls you out of the environment. They going to control you in a way where they going to put one in you, or they going to put you in one. One being a cell. We should be taking care of our older people, man. We should be protecting our communities. That should be the goal, man. If y'all direct that energy to protect the hood, man, the police wouldn't be able to come in here without permission. See? We got to redirect our energy, man. It's so much going on that we could affect, that y'all could affect for the good, if you put that same power and force into those causes. When injustice is taking place, when these laws is out here acting bad with us, if you're going to go out, use that energy on that. You'll be a hero then. But at the rate that we're going, and at the rate that your actions are moving at, bruh, when they take you out, you're just going to be another name, another funeral, another face on a t-shirt, bro. That's it. You're not going to be remembered, man. Few people in the hood are going to say this and say that, but you're not going to be remembered. But for a little while. But if you direct that same courage and energy towards the enemy, oh, man, come on now. If you going to do it, and I'm just speaking, not inciting no violence, not trying to promote you to do that. I'm trying to promote you and push you to come out of that lifestyle altogether. Focus on life, not death. Let's protect the hood, man. Protect your family, protect your elders, and don't die and kill over nonsense, bro. It's your big brother K-Rino, man. I hope this reached somebody. One love, man. I love y'all. Peace.